Yay to a new R&D Garage episode. So, okay, before I say anything else, yes, I know it's been like a while. Excuse my voice. I've done so much traveling in May. And my last trip, first you guys know I went to FD if you follow me on Instagram, so you saw the pics from there. Met so many rad people. And then a week or so ago, I was in Costa Mesa for the Porsche Air Water Show, which was super fun. Unfortunately, I came back with the Costa Mesa crud. So, yeah, not fun. But I'm still so stoked to be starting, finally, on my K24, K20. So excited. Okay. I don't know how long my voice is going to hold out, so I'm just going to get into it right after this break. Okay, so here we have my gorgeous K24 short block. Now, as you can see, I've cleaned the surface of all oil, contaminants, whatever happened to be up there, and I also did it to the mating surface on my K20 head. My dowel pins are already in. I've checked every single bolt hole to make sure there's no debris, no oil, no, again, foreign substances for when I put my gasket on. We're pretty much ready to go. Let's do this. Are you excited as I am? Probably not. Okay guys, it's time to put on the climatic gasket. Now, this is super important. You only handle by the sides. Considering if you're anything like me, you wiped this down as well to make sure it's as clean as possible. So of course, why would we want fingerprints on it? Now I'm going to go ahead and put it on. And to fit over the dowels as well. There we go. Perfect. Okay, let's move on. So Honda recommends that your bottom end be at TDC, top dead center. I don't know if it's really super critical, but as you can see, I did it anyway. So it all lines up. So here's a little tip on getting your head to fit right on and kind of hold it a little bit. I'm taking these two head studs. I'm going to put one in here and one in here and just kind of weave them down just a little bit. And then the K20 head is actually going to be like a two-person job for me because I'm still not feeling 100%. And if I dropped it, let's not go there. Okay, let's do this. Okay, guys, so D of R&D is bringing over the head right now. There he comes. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and position this. Perfect. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and tap it down in the next cut. So I've got the head lightly seated on the dowels. I'm just going to do a light tap to fully seat her. So, and remember, you do not want to hit anything inside the head. You want to just go for the corners. Corners, corners, corners. I'm saying that for me too. And I think I'm going to do the pattern like I normally do. That's looking pretty good. I'm going to do kind of awesome. And obviously this is kind of a visual thing too, because you're not going to hear like a clunk when it falls into place. You're going to see it completely seated. Oh, that looks so good. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited. I went supersonic there. Yeah, that looks freaking amazing. Okay, this needs a couple more taps right here. A couple more taps right there, but we're looking so good. Let's move on. Okay, so we're fully seated. Remember, these were just for positioning the head onto the short block. So I'm going to take these guys out. And, they're slippery. There we go. Okay, oh, I almost tripped over my dog. Okay, so you guys know me. Buy yourself one of these, go on a forum, look it up, because it is a lifesaver. This is basically for the cylinder head bolts. You can see they're numbered in what order to torque them in. And so I went ahead and basically numbered every single one Cool. So that you guys can see in what order I'm going. I'm trying not to talk as much as possible. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so before we put the cylinder head bolts in, what you want to do, I don't know why he's worried about me because like clearly I'm not feeling okay. So apparently he's trying to help by making me trip over him and like break my neck. Okay, moving on. So what you want to do to these cylinder head bolts first is you want to take a little brush, a little bit of oil, brush the top of the flanges, and then you want to get the threads as well. Now, I'm not talking about a horrible amount of oil on these, like, you know, it's not a chip and dip. Don't just dip the bolts in or the flange and call it a day. Just, you know, a light brushing is fine. And so I've already done this. So now what I'm going to do is put the bolts in, and then I'm going to torque them. So I'm just going to lightly thread them right now to make sure that everything fits in. Oh, man, being sick blows. I'm like hardly ever sick. So like when I am, I'm literally the biggest baby. I'm trying not to make disgusting noises for you guys. So I'm just fitting these in place right now. And then I'm going to go back and tighten. Pinky out? I don't know what that is. Okay, I think I've got one. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and weave these in. Okay, let's move on. Just a quick disclaimer here, or not even a disclaimer. All I'm saying is I bought brand new cylinder head bolts for this job. Just because everything I'm working with is brand new at this point, and I just feel better about not putting used head bolts into a brand new motor. And so whatever you decide to do, that's cool. This is just what I'm going with. Okay, so before we do any torquing, I'm going to go ahead and run these bolts down just a little bit and super slow. So it's like they're almost about to seat, but not quite. So again, if you're not comfortable doing that, just do it manually until you feel it start to seat, and then you can torque. Perfect. Now I'm going to do another checkup on these. Maybe some of them are a little bit more lower than some of the other ones, but again, just wanted to treat this with the utmost of care. You know, like I said, everything's brand new. I don't want anything to go wrong. Okay guys, so these aren't firmly seated yet. So, oh god, my throat's starting to hurt, sorry. So what I'm going to do is ratchet them down just to get them seated. I'm not torquing, I'm ratcheting. And I'm going to do it in the order that I numbered them. There we go. 1, 3. I'm trying not to do like excess talking, but it's kind of funny because ever since my former instructor, and now just, got that one pretty good, former instructor at Laguna, I first met him at Laguna, Litco. He's so super cool. Unfortunately, he's not on social media, but now he's been sending me links. Doesn't matter what they are. Speed SF, light speed, track days, like literally everything. And he was like, is your car gonna be ready? Is your car gonna be ready? And I'm like, let go. I'm trying my best. I'm also not made of money. I know we all show our best lives on IG, but I am not a spoiled princess. If I were, this motor would have been done like 2 years ago. So, wow, some of these are seeded a little bit more than others, but this is coming along just fine. So I told him, yes, you will be the first person I will talk to, or email, or text, and I'm ready to join you out on the track. Okay, looks good. I think we're ready for torquing. Okay, so the first time we torque, I'm going to be doing about 15 foot-pounds, which is about half what we really want. So this is just a start. And again, I'm following the numbers. Perfect. And it's just going to be a light click. You're not going to hear like a full-on. Perfect. Awesome. Let's move on. Okay, so now we're going for the second torque, and we're doing 29 foot-pounds. After this, we'll do an angled torque. So basically, this is the last torque we're going to do with this torque wrench. And it'll be a little heavier click, or it should be. Yes, you guys heard that. And the last one. Sorry, normally I tell you guys all my news during these, but I can't. Okay, moving on. Okay guys, now it's time for the angled torque. And I got a special little tool to help me with that because we have to torque this to 90 degrees each of the head bolts 3 times. Okay, I'm only going to show you the first one because as you can see from the setup, you have to set this up on every single bolt that you're going to torque. And remember, there's 10 of these guys. So again, I'm just going to show you the first, but know that you have to continue doing this to every single head bolt 3 times. And hopefully we'll be strong enough to do this. Oh, this was not the day for a hard torque job. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is try not to impale myself. Okay, perfect. Whew. Yeah, I don't want to have myself sweaty and flustered, so just know you got to do that 3 more times on every single bolt. Okay, I was in the middle of going to put this on the next bolt, and I realized I also have a method where I mark down 1 when I finish the first one. I think this is extremely helpful because I don't drink when I work on cars, but I know some of you like to toss back a beer maybe, or you just lose track of where you are. And so just a slight 1, 1, or 2, 2, you know, as you go along, long story short, it's gonna help you out. Okay guys, here's a little bit better view of the angled torque that I'm doing. So by the time I'm done, the handle should be about here and the needle should be on 90 degrees. So let's do this. And it's almost a little too heavy for me, but I'm gonna try my best. Okay. And I'm gonna try to be a little bit smoother. Oh yeah, you guys see that? This is where it gets. Perfect. Thank you, Josh, for all those workouts. Yes. Okay, now remember, 3 times. I'm gonna go die. So I know you guys, I know you're gonna ask, what the heck is this tool? It's by OTC and the part number is 4554. Yay. Okay, so I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Sorry it wasn't as long as I thought it was going to be. My voice is just giving out. So I'm going home to tea and lots of cold meds. Anyway, I'm super excited that we've gotten this far with her today. I'm going to be coming back during the week, working further. So trust me, you guys have been asking for videos. You're getting videos. Take care, you guys.